Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this quick presentation. It will last about 15, 20 minutes max. You can ask questions afterwards from the person that invited you. Just going to give you some information about PHP, what we do, and how we're compensated. So just wanted to let you know that the supply and demand for agents is outstanding. There's such a supply for insurance agents or people that work in the financial field because we aren't insurance agents. So I don't want to mislead you with that. But in 1970, there were 500,000 insurance agents and they were servicing 204 million people. Well, today, actually in 2013, there was just 149,000 agents, and they're trying to service 316 million people. So the demand is there for you to make money. With the growing population, insurance agents' demand is at an all-time high. And so what we do over here at PHP is we help families with 401ks, rollovers, IRAs, Roth IRA rollovers, life insurance, long-term care, annuities, and debt eliminations and settlements. And I'm sure you're familiar with a few of those. So today I'm going to explain number 3, which is life insurance. We are not a life insurance company or a financial company. What we do is we represent financial companies. And some of them you may be familiar with: AIG, National Life Group, Nationwide, Forsters, MetLife, and many other companies. Mutual of Omaha, of course. And going to explain to you how we get paid. Now, the first example we're going to talk about is someone with a term policy. And we're going to use, let me pull up what we're going to use. We're going to use a female that's 34 years old, and the client is paying $30 a month. The insurance company pays us 1 year in advance. So if she's getting that policy and it's $30 a month, what's going to happen is there's a carrier that will pay us 125% of the annual premium. That would be $450. Then we get paid based on our contract level. The ranges are from 30% up to 152%. So let's say you're at a 50% contract. 450 times 50% equals 225. Okay, and so basically this is a little different because it's at 130% instead of the 150%. So it's going to be $234. So it only took you a few minutes, 20 minutes max, to make $234. Now, you know the benefit of the term policy. The cost is very inexpensive. What's the disadvantage? The policy will expire. So then we have another policy that we want to offer, and it's called a return of premium. Now, with the return of premium, we're going to use that same 34-year-old lady who wants to buy the same $500,000 policy. But with this one, the client is not going to pay that same $30. The client is going to be paying $100. Now, in this case, if the client dies, they will receive the face value of the policy, which would be that $500,000. Now, on the other hand, if the client does not die before the age of 64, the client receives everything back. If you have car insurance, you pay. If you have insurance on your phone, you keep paying, but you never get it back. So, but with this, you will get that premium back. And if you happen to sell the policy to this person, what you're going to do is you're going to say 100 times 12, and that's going to be $1,200 at 130% equals 1,560. And if you get half of that, that's $780. Again, that's a little less than 20 minutes that you've worked to earn $780. And so, that's a really good deal because, you're going to make really good money with that. Now, if these two policies were cars, the first one would be like a Toyota Corolla. The second would be like a Lexus. We always want the best cars, the best shoes, and all those things. So quite naturally, you would be attracted to the Lexus, and why not? If you could buy a policy, outlive it, and get all your money back. So let me introduce you to the Ferrari. This one is called a permanent policy. Some of you may call it a whole life policy. Again, it's going to be the Ferrari of the policies. So with this permanent policy, you have 3 benefits. One, you have your death benefit that lasts forever. It never expires. If the client gets sick or is diagnosed with a terminal illness, you get access to your life insurance while you're still alive. And 3, in 20 to 30 years, you've accumulated cash, which would be that $250,000. And you have access to the money, and it's tax-free. Now, obviously, with this one, it's going to be a little bit more money because it is truly the Ferrari of the group. And as we've said, it has living benefits. So with this policy, has living benefits, cash value, all those things. So what's going to happen is you're going to be paying, let me see if I can move this. Oh, this never works. Okay, so you're going to be paying $250 for 12 months with that $3,000. And at 130%, you're going to get $3,900 times 50. That's going to give you $1,950 for doing 30 minutes to an hour of work. So who wouldn't want that? And so if you were to buy one of these 3 policies or 3 cars, if you could relate, which one would it be? And even if you're selling it, which one would you want to sell? Because if you're looking at it, term may be better for someone older that doesn't have kids or doesn't have, a spouse to take care of. Return of benefit is good for some people. But at the end of the day, you want the Ferrari of the policies. It's going to give you a death benefit. It's going to give you living benefits. It's going to get cash value. And you, as the agent, are also going to benefit from that. So why wouldn't you want to get your clients the best that there is? So the way our system works is we're going to give you the training, help you with the licensing, and help you explain this to your clients. we're going to do everything that we really need to do to help you succeed in this business. Now, you may say, oh, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to do any of that. I don't like selling. Nobody that ever got into this business came in, as a salesman. Some people did, but I didn't. I'd never had sales experience before. But when I was shown a way that I could help 2 families a month, just 2, maybe on a one Tuesday and one Saturday a month, and I give them the opportunity to buy a policy for $250 a month. If I do that just 1 month per year, I'll make $2,400 per month. And that's almost $30,000 a year. Who would not want that? And I was like, wow, I could use that extra money. And I'm sure a lot of you could too. And then, as a personal producer, if you want to just help one person a week, maybe you want to help one person every Saturday. That's $7,200 per month for you, almost $90,000 a year. And hey, if you want to have your own agency, you want to do it big, then you can recruit 10 agents. If each of you help one family a week, that's $30,000 per month, almost, $3,700 a year. $360,000 a year. I've got excited and got carried away. But some of you may want to go for the brass ring and reach the chairman's council. And then, that per year is in the millions. It's a lofty goal and people have succeeded. And it's a wonderful thing that you only have to commit 13 to 15 hours a week. We spend that much time watching TV. And so I'm pretty sure your next question is, how much is it? If you are licensed already, it will cost you $150 for your certifications. And if you are a non-licensed, it's $170. That's $150 for your certifications and $20 for the school. The school itself costs over $200. So there's a deal right there. But an even better deal is if you get your license within 30 days, you will get half of that money back. So there is the great thing about that. And so I'm hoping that this answered a lot of questions for you. If you have other questions or interested in getting started, please go ahead and see the person that shared this with you and speak to them. And I would love to see you become part of the PHP family. And again, just want to thank you for joining us, and hope you have a great rest of your day.